That's 20 goons and the ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation. Ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out 1 for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. I'ma run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide.
Okay, Coach, we are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the Miami Dolphins. It's an Indian summer afternoon. Perfect conditions for football, and off we go on EA Sports. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Game time.
Check that. We're on line 52 right here. Hey, alert. Let's go. 49, check 49, check 49. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Check three.
They'll run on first down. Dobbins. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, it's nothing but room to run.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Go.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Here's Rosen to throw. Going deep here for Parker. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed, if there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. A big kick, 50 yards that time with a return of 4. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10.
Ready? Stick the oar. Look at me. Zipper.
A first carry for a Miami native. This is Dolphin. He finds an opening past the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
Yeah.
backside guys,
Man,
that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 46. Naeem Hines, his first carry. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near the 35. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
61, match box right.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown!
Okay, I see how he
Vikings!
plays.
John Ross, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out
Come
process.
on, make the chicken block.
That you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Throwing on 2nd down. Rosen. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Hey, Wahoo!
From the shotgun, it's Rosen. Looks to throw.
How's he covering that? Like,
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's
I'm trying to
down.
get like
Here's
what he doing.
A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
He had to be manning him up. I to be doing this. Big nickel.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. That one goes for 30 yards.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? The guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route well run, and the football right on the money.
Got it.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Eason got his man. That's Tyrell Williams. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
Good little
And a
YouTube
good
stream.
quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Check three. General West.
Now a fake
I
on the
freaking
give
manned
here as
him
they try the
up.
run
Come on,
pass
man. I
option.
manned him up.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
I manned him up. That should not work with a manned up guy. Come on.
Now, 70, Indy. 80 weapons. Hey, C6. Under 10. 10. 58, boys. 58.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
In so many ways, throwing the hitch route is actually one of the safer things an offense can do. Get the ball out to the receiver as fast as possible, hope he's got man-to-man coverage, and hope that his athleticism wins on the perimeter.
Now a run with Cook. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
Man, you got
7 yards on the
ultimate
pickup
custom.
there, and now they've got it
Your
first
custom
and
is
goal.
ultimate.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really
I
want
like
him
your
to be
ultimate
that guy,
custom.
and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Brixton, grab it. Yep. Go 50 extra money. I don't think you got it, son. Hit it.
They'll run with Cook. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll come out in the pistol. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Get it.
Now a fake on the give here as
Pick
they
that.
try the run pass option. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
Yeah, you can
So they
ultimate
opted to
custom that you
pass
can
for it on
audible
3rd
to.
and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal.
Man, his custom
So
is
they've got
crazy.
another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you get all the way down to the 1-yard line, Isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision. Let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Rosen. And it's a short one here.
He changed him to a hall flag.
4 yards the pickup, first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Now Rosen. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's caught inside the 30. It's a big play there for Miami. 41 yards. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. They want to go to the air again with Rosen. And this is caught. It's Parker. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, Dobbins. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
And into the red zone now, and Charles, they told us offense in the red zone was a focus this week in practice.
A huge priority, and the key was to get points, so you know that all the time during the week they talked about executing, taking care of the football, no big mistakes, make sure they put points on the board and come out of it with that.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And now it's Rosen looking. Now they go screen. It's complete. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. A good job defensively to hold that to 4 yards, and now it's 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Now Rosen looking to throw.
Of course I dropped that. Come on, man.
The contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks for those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
Let's go.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Back. You draw Corker. Come on, let's go. Snap.
On the ground, it's Cook. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I
You know
watch
you
him,
can
I
have
think of his
receivers
vision.
play tight end.
Straight ahead, peripheral. Also
You
has
know
that
you
sense
can
of
have
what holes
receivers
are
play
going to do
tight
before
end.
they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Finding a way to cheat the system, I see.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
152 fighter. Hey, Charlie. Hey.
Looking to throw. Eason. And this is Cook with a grab. Heck of a move and then brought down near the 23. It'll be a gain of 6.
Vikings found a
It'll
way
make
to
it a
cheat the
2nd
system.
down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their
Vikings found a way
timeouts.
to
So that means
have
they're
a
down
time
to 1
now.
remaining here
Oh, we
as
still
we
got
head
time the
toward
whole game.
halftime. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Go now. 8 Reed. Let's go. 58. Orbit. You ain't going nowhere. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Vikings have a long season on tight end.
On 3rd and 2, Eason. He may try and run for this. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
When they watch film of this game and hand out the grade sheets, he's going to really like getting a double plus on this play. Why? He scrambles and picks up a first down. But what else does he do? Protects himself by sliding and avoiding the big hit. Double plus, big-time play.
I'm going back to you.
On 1st down, Eason.
Come on, that's a freaking pick.
Taken in for a Viking touchdown. Marquise Goodwin, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead is now 17-3. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
I'm just asking.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you have to figure they won't just sit on the football here in the final minute. The way things have gone, they need to try to make something happen offensively.
But maybe they should. Maybe they should sit on it here because of what you just said. They haven't made anything happen offensively. Getting ready to go into the half, give them a chance to take a deep breath, exhale a little bit, and start over. I don't know if this is the time to push it myself.
Yeah, right now under 100 yards of total offense.
So I'm just saying, by the way, you can't have a running back at fullback, that wide receiver at tight end. Like you can't have that, like you cannot do that, like hands down. Like I'm looking, I see him, Adam Thielen going tight end, Stephon Diggs going tight end. Like you got nothing but straight speed out there. Like if it's I got my. This is 3 receivers, 1 tight end. Look.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the gun, it's Rosen. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Of course I freaking dropped that. Come on, man.
Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Now it's Rosen. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Rosen to throw again. And it's complete. Hooper. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Get some yards off of this.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Rosen. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And with 1 second left, they get the timeout. And they'll have a chance to kick the field goal before intermission. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He hit his first. Now this from 43. Carlson able to put this one through. And that will do it for this first half. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
I'm looking out here, receiver good tight end.
They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
I know you can do that, but
and he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
It's looking...
61, matchbox, white. Hey, 2.
To throw on second down. Eason open.
That's a freaking receiver playing tight end right there. You got 4 receivers out there in that formation. They're supposed to have a tight end. 3 receivers, 1 tight end. I don't see no tight ends. I see 4 receivers. Not supposed to be like that.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line.
Following the dang rules. You go win this game, but you're not following the rules. You know how to manipulate the rules by putting with. I know how to do that too, but I'm not going to do it because it's not in the rules. You can't do it. It's easy to do, but I'm not going to do it because it's not in the rules. You can't do that. Follow the rules. Let's say follow the rules. Shit, you got. You got Earl Smith and he not even playing. Like Earl Smith not even playing. Is Stephon Diggs. These 4 people right here are all playing. These 5 people right here all playing. All playing. Stephon Diggs, Stealing, Tyrell Williams, and Marcus Goodwin. All them playing. You found a way to make sure that they all play because you can put one that. So I asked about that.
31 yards there and a first down.
I asked about that. I asked about that. You said no. Like I asked about that. You said no.
So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now.
Like I asked, can I put? I asked if about he's still changing it and taking. Okay, I see that. You can do that. You can put a fullback out, a running back out, fullback if it's allowed in a sub package. Okay. You can put a receiver tight end if it's allowed in a sub package. Okay. Okay. It's no sub package. You can't do that. It's not in the sub package. It's not in a freaking sub package. It's not in a sub package. Sub package, sub linebacker. See? Sub linebacker. Sub linebacker, sub corner. There's no such thing as sub tight end. There's no such thing as that. What are you talking about? There's no such thing as that. There's no such thing as that. Sub linebacker, sub tight end. So, like, there's no such thing as that. So I can put a running back at fullback if. Let's
Looking to throw
okay.
on second down. Eason in a double coverage.
Wasn't
and it's
even paying
intercepted.
attention. I picked that.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he'll take it all the way out near the 30-yard
Okay, so I can come to this.
First possession of
Strong
the
close.
third quarter, an interception.
Trim back. Okay, I can do that now. Okay, that's all I need to know. I can do trim back.
That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool.
Trim hat back. Okay.
Onto the field. A real dud for that
So
one.
I can do that. That what you saying? I can do trim hat back.
Teams actually doing
Okay,
that back in
I'm
the
just
good old
asking. I can do
days.
trim hat back now.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
I'm gonna do trim hat back.
Now, because
That's what you're talking about. I can do that. Okay.
doing it makes
That's all I need to see. I can do dual hat back the whole
possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6.
dual
and
hat
feel a
back.
lot
Okay.
more comfortable about the position they're in.
I asked you about that. You say no. I can't do that.
They'll keep it on the ground.
You say no. I can't do that. But you saying it's okay because you saying it's okay with him. Okay.
Officially no gain on the play.
I asked you about that. I asked you, can I put a freaking running back at fullback if it allow me in a sub package?
In desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
You said no.
To throw is Rosen. Throwing left side here and it's complete.
You told me no, I couldn't do that.
Before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Say no, I
Good for
couldn't do that.
13 and a Dolphin first down. Rosen now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. Rosen will throw. Blitz coming and down he goes. Daniil Hunter able to record his 5th sack of the season. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
You say I couldn't do that. No, I'm okay. You said you're allowed to do that now.
And the Vikings are going to
Cause
beef
that
up
was
their
basically
secondary
doing.
here. 6 DBs on 3rd. They're going to look to throw. And it's caught by Parker. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
No, the drag, that guy can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a first down for them, too.
They'll look to throw on first down to Josh Rosen. It's caught over the middle. Hooper. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Again, it's Rosen. And he will find his man on the outside. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. Now Rosen looking at a 3rd and 2. Into a double
Come
team, and
on,
it's
Madden.
intercepted. Picked off near the 26. Keep in mind he had the 3 interception game last week, so we requested
So you can do
to
that.
talk
Okay,
with him
you
this
can.
week. He was all smiles. He's still all
Okay,
smiles.
now I get it. You can do
Yeah,
that.
we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding
I
the
don't care.
receiver is running his route.
I
allows
don't
him to
care
make
no
a lot of
more.
plays on the football,
Like,
and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
I don't care no more. I really don't.
Back now in Miami. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and
Good
the
shot.
lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Get 6-6, bullet high. Hey, Alpha. Snap.
Back to throw. Eason looking deep downfield.
I don't care. More than paying attention. Go ahead, go score.
Touchdown, Vikings. Marquise Goodwin.
I asked you about that earlier. I asked you.
And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Well, I love watching Goodwin play. Of course, everybody knows the story of him being an Olympian. He's a long jumper, right?
Yes.
But you know that he has that athleticism, that big playability.
He certainly does. And not only was he an Olympian as a long jumper, married to a sprinter. How about that for speed in one family? And I love his end zone celebrations now. When he does go deep and beat someone for a touchdown, now he does the long jump as
I asked him about that.
Pretty cool deal.
I asked him about that. He told me no. He told me no.
He
told me no.
Off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up
he told me no.
20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard
He told me straight up no, I couldn't do that. I asked him, can I do that? He said, no. No.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Now a throw here to his running back. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time, down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
You had 3 points in the game. When you're all the way down to our phone close.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Hey, watch the screen,
On 2nd down, Dobbins. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
It's
7 yards there and a 1st down.
I asked him all about that. I said, could I do that? He told me straight up, no.
But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down.
He told me straight up, no.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Play action here with Rosen. And got his man complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 30 yards there. Defensively, I know they have the comfortable lead here in the 4th, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Here's Rosen to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. He'll drop to throw.
Why they freaking wait so freaking late on that? Come on.
It'll be 2nd down.
That's stupid that he's sitting there waiting. Like, oh, I'm not going to go for a pass.
This league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a Scotia credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. Here it's 3rd and 2. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Danielle Hunter,
that is one he will remember. It's sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. And he's going to go down again. Danielle Hunter, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back.
He's in this formation.
They've now made 2 trips to the red zone and still looking for their first touchdown.
Not able to punch it in, and if you're on defense, your confidence is sky high. Because mentally, you're saying, hey, you're in the red zone. We're thinking we're giving up 3. We just want to give up 6. In this case, they end up not giving up the touchdown at all. They've got to feel great about what they got done.
Throwing on 1st down. Eason. Deep ball for Goodwin. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. 36 yards on the play. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Looking to throw. Eason. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, right there.
After the interception, here's Rosen. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off down near the 5. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And
pick that.
Gonna be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Delta. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Eason. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Now here's Michael Dixon.
I know that formation. I know how it works.
First punt comes in the 4th quarter. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
So I could go. I basically do this. Basically do this.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the... And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Man.
And they will not get the snap off here. This is going to back them up halfway.
Check, block 54, block 54. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
On second down, here's Rosen. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he? And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Big stop, let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Josh Rosen. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, this defense has been smothering all game long. Why not give them 2 more points here in the closing minutes?
Okay.
Well, they've certainly earned it. They've gotten the better of this offensive line for 4 quarters, and this sack here will just be a little icing on the cake.
After the safety, remember, they also need to give up the football, and here's the free kick. And it's taken in at the 9. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Minnesota, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll try and turn things around next week as they have a date at Soldier Field with the Chicago Bears. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.
Three, 1, 4, 3, 1. 3. 1. 4, 3, 1. 4, 3, 1. 4, 3, 1. 4, 3, 1. What happened? Yeah. Stop, Mia. Mia, stop. Mia, stop. Stupid.